soon as you see them, go back and sleep again. But there are people, when you see them in the morning, positive change everywhere. Do you know why we normally say, hold somebody and pray, hold somebody and pray? You know why? There are people you join their hands with, and they say, it is well with you. They have strange anointing that take away sickness. And before you know it, your sickness is gone. That is why I tell people, I am not Mr. Know-it-all. I am not everybody's prophet. But I am somebody's prophet. We were living in one yard one day, and they have a meeting that one tenant should pack out. We are still small there, and you know the way they live in the yard there in Africa, maybe like 20 rooms, one toilet and one bedroom, 20 bedrooms, one toilet and one bathroom. So you have to wake up on time, and these 20 people, one kitchen for everybody. So you keep your stove here and cook and carry your food to your house. That's where I'm coming from. But one day they have a meeting that one tenant should pack. Why? They say that tenant has bad luck. Everybody that see that tenant, business cannot move. They say he has bad spirit. They say, madam, you and your husband, we are not saying you are witches and wizards, but something wrong. The people say, and we are not packing up. Because in Africa, we pay money 2 years rent, not one month. It's just like here, 5,500 you pay for 2 years cash. When you are paying something like that, you have sense on how to make money. That is why we always have sense.
Yeah. So fast.
Yeah, that's why we always have sense. So, the woman said, but we don't have money. We have paid for 2 years. We have just lived for 1 year. They say, we will pay you back double. Yes. Go and look for another place. As a matter of fact, we have already contributed money because we know you will bring this out. Do you know that that is how they throw their fellow tenant out of the compound? The landlord was saying, but if you go, there's a landlord, we will use that place as another kitchen. We will add money to the rent. Instead of bad luck to be there, let it be kitchen. Lift your hand and say, Father, I know you. And you know me. Rabba Zagadesh. Sir, please, can you come here? Sir, come here. Come and sit here. If there is front seat, don't give yourself bad seat. Yeah. Amen. Don't you know? There are things you don't know. Today, I don't know the Jeroboam that is threatening your life as an uncle. Some of them may be your brother. Some of them may be your sister. Fighting you down. Maybe because you are the last daughter or the last child. They are fighting you down. Saying all type of nonsense about you. All you need to know is to know him that brings you on planet Earth. I feel it in my spirit. Amen. Who is that Jeroboam? Family battle is a dangerous battle. Family battle. Have your uncle fight you before? Let's leave your uncle. Have you ever had a husband that instead of the man to be the head of the house, is the headache of the house?
Yes, so fast. Stop.
Have you ever?
Yes, that is true, Pa.
I'm telling you, the man is the head of the house, but the man, instead of to be the head of the, is the headache of the house. The man is the one causing trouble for the wife, the children, the grandchildren. He's the trouble. I don't know whether you have had such a man before. You just come back from work The man will say, you are smelling man. Which man touch you? Which man like you? You smell man. You're looking at yourself. What type of man is this? And you are praying. He's the head of the house. You are praying. And he knows you are doing morning devotion. Please give me a cup of coffee. You go back and talk to your God. Headache! Instead of head of the house. But when this man was coming to you the first time, he looked nice. He will leave Palaseco to Port of Spain to come and pick you after work. He will drive you from Palace. He said, you don't need to go to Port of Spain. I said, I will be driving you. Early morning, he drive you to Port of Spain. All the traffic in San Fernando, Cuba, Shawanas, Grand Bazaar, Lady Young down. He's doing it. And you said, that man love me. That man love me too much, you know. That man. And after he married you, you said, he said, travel. Don't you, he will tell you, don't you know that gas is expensive? The next time, don't you know I am tired? Do you want to kill me before my time? Oh, I know you are doing Obi on me. You said, but honey, you have been doing it before. He said, then I didn't know you are using Obia. Obia is clear. And that is when you can go to your office. You are so confused. You are saying to yourself, who is in my house? Because the person in my house is no more the man. It's no more the head. It's not the headache. Somebody's not getting this now.
Yes, so far.
I stand as a prophet of the Most High, and I announce to 17 of you, every headache in your house this season will be taken away by fire, by force. Jeroboam supposed to be the head by the virtue of his age. He's supposed to be this elderly statesman that brings unity. But he's the one giving them fake God, idols. He's the one doing a lot of nonsense. Have you ever had a child, very nice child, that suddenly become a headache in the house? And this child will look at you straight to your eyes and tell you, get out of my face. This child will look at your face and tell you straight to your face, this is my father's house. Go to your own father's house. This man will, this your son will be forging signature to take the will to himself and throw you out of the house. And you say to yourself, had it been I know, I could have killed this child before he came out. Why did I just? And that is why some women will just stay and start crying alone in their house. Because somebody, instead of you to cry, cry to God. The problem we have in this our sweet island is that we don't know how to cry to God, but we know how to cry to our fellow man. You just come to office. Come. This one just come to office. I say, your face is not looking okay. What happened to your house? And he said, stop now, stop. Because instead of she to cry to God, she's looking for man, looking for woman to cry to. See, I have a pastor one day that just left the altar. She was leading prayer and suddenly leave the altar and go by the corner and start crying. And church people left everything they are doing and surround her and start telling her sorry and giving her hanky to her. I just come out of the office and walk away because I can't deal with this kind of rubbish. Is your problem bigger than my problem? I have a problem that is bigger than everybody's problem. But as soon as I come out of my house, I said to myself, my problem, sit down, my God is bigger than you.
Amen.
I want to get somebody here.
Yes.
You don't need to cry to people to tell you sorry. When you cry to people, they will tell you sorry. When you cry to God, they fight your battle.
Yes.
So who is better to cry to? You cry to people. That is why you discover that. Just start crying now. You will discover there is tissues everywhere in every woman back here. They start pulling out the tissue. They may not have money in the hand. Why not them pulling out money and throwing at you? So that you stop crying. But they will pull out tissue. As that tissue, another one pull out another. Before you know yourself, 10 people have already brought tissue to tell you sorry. But they cannot solve your problem. They can only sorry you for your problems. Lift up your hand, say, I know. My God is able to fight my battle. Say again, say, my God is able to fight my battle. Say Lazarus, say, my God is able to fight my battle. Say Lazarus, say, my God is able to fight my battle. Say, my God is able to fight my battle. 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 My God is able to fight my battle.